Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to talk spoilers about Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 4. I'm wow, the ending to this episode caught me off guard. So, it picks up where of course the last episode left off, and Mando realizes, hey, the ship isn't fully repaired like I wanted it to be. So let's go see Cara Dune and Grief Karga. So he does. Grief Karga says, I want this ship to be brand spanking new. Of course, while his ship is getting repaired, Mando's ship is getting repaired, which is like in every episode, he does this side quest. And in this side quest, Cara Dune, Grief Karga, and Mando all go to this Imperial site to blow it up with this blue guy, which I'm having a brain fart on who his name. But that's pretty much the whole basis of this episode. And I like how, like, before Mando goes along with a mission, Cara Dune and Grief Karga puts Baby Yoda, or the child or whatever, in school. And Mando says, wherever I go, he goes. And Karga says, yeah, not this time. It's better to not bring a child along. And so, the area that where Cara Dune and Grief Karga has taken control of, that's like a safe space, a free space. And while the three plus this blue guy, was I'm forgetting his name, is on this mission, they realize that Moff Gideon is alive and that he was trying to use Baby Yoda's blood to clone. And I'm guessing, in the moment, because they did not confirm this in the episode, I'm guessing this is essentially, well, the sun's out. Hey, sun. But this is essentially how Snoke was created in because we established in the Rise of Palpatine, as I like to call episode 9, where Snoke is a clone. I personally find that whole thing stupid, personally, but going with what Disney has gone with as canon, it would make sense that this will essentially lead to, like, Snoke, if he hasn't been created yet. Keep in mind that Mandalorian takes place like 5 years after the events of Return of the Jedi, and maybe the Emperor Darth Sidious has enough control of his like new body where he is able to like control Moff Gideon and plant the seeds for like Snoke, being the supreme leader and the First Order and stuff like that. So I thought that was cool. And then, so Mando gets off the base first using his jetpack, while Cara Dune, Grief Karga, and the alien guy all escape in this like big vehicle that was kind of teased earlier in the episode. And I kind of figured that vehicle was going to hold some sort of importance, because they did make mention of it. Like, they did take their time to do this, like, this 5-second, hey, it's a big ship. Well, I figured, yeah, it would be important. So, and I was right. Because as soon as they started the whole blowing the shit out the base thing, Cara Dune gets control of this vehicle, gives Grief Karga and the alien guy, and makes off the base. We get this chase scene where there's some speeder bikes, and they are able to blow it up, blow the speeder bikes up. Of course, there's Council Troopers. And then, right before the base blows up, TIE Fighters comes, 4 specifically. Grief Karga is able to get 1 before the gunner part of that vehicle gets destroyed. And as soon as it looks like Cara Dune, Grief Karga, and the alien guy would be doomed, Mando and his ship flies and saves their asses with Baby Yoda. And I gotta say, the whole reason why Baby Yoda is still in the show is just so we can have the cute factor. I swear to God. Because the entire time when Mando saves his allies, Baby Yoda was like, "Woohoo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah!" And I was like, "Okay, I see what you're doing there, people who are behind this episode, trying to keep that cute factor in this episode. If you didn't do that already with the school scene, that was funny, but that proves Mando's more of a badass." So Karga says, "Nice shooting," and we see Mando going out away from the planet to go to the planet where Bo-Katan said that Ahsoka Tano is at. Like, she said that in the last episode. So if you haven't seen like the last episode, like episode 3 of season 2, well, I don't know why you're watching this video and getting mad at me for spoiling shit. Guess, yeah. Anyways, and as soon as I thought that was going to be the ending of this episode, we have this Imperial lady, which I'm pretty sure I've seen the actress in Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., where she talks to one of the mechanics that worked on Mando's ship in this episode, saying, "Is it on?" And the alien said yes. He said, "Good." And then she goes to Moff Gideon saying, "The check has been in place." Did anyone else, as they saw that, think of Empire Strikes Back? Because I did. I couldn't help but think of Empire Strikes Back. I mean, it still worked, but it feels... I had Empire Strikes Back flashbacks, where if you guys have not seen the Star Wars movies, first you guys should see the Star Wars movies, episodes 1 through 6 especially, because they're the best. In episode 5, Han, Chewbacca, C-3PO, and Princess Leia all go to Cloud City, where they meet Lando Calrissian, and to get repairs for the Millennium Falcon. And yeah, it's true that they disabled the hyperdrive. Now I'm putting tracker beam in the ship, but for some reason, this tractor beam, or this tractor, I should say, reminded me of the Millennium Falcon getting their hyperdrive removed in Empire. When Han, Leia, Chewie, and 3PO all thought that it was getting repaired. That's just me. And then, so to Moff Gideon's response is, does he still have the, he pretty much asked the woman if Mando still has the child. She said yes. And he said, "Good. We will be ready." And we see him just turn around looking at these mechanical like, I don't know if it's gonna be like robots, like it's gonna help him in a future episode, or just armor. But I got bone chills when I lost in the ending. Now, I would have to say, if they do not have, like, Because if they don't have Ahsoka Tano in the next episode, I will be upset. And if they don't have her, like, at least activate her lightsabers, like, doom, I will be mad. I will be mad! Because they're bringing my favorite Clone Wars hero. I don't even consider her as a Jedi at this point. Unless Ahsoka at this point verbally says in the show, I am a Jedi, I refuse to acknowledge her at this point in her life that she's a Jedi. Again, argue with me all you want. She left the Jedi Order in Season 5 of the Clone Wars. She even says, in Season 7, I did my duty as a citizen, not as a Jedi. In Rebels Season 2, she says, I left the Jedi Order. It was my choice to leave the Jedi Order. So, she even Ahsoka in the I can't. My point of Ahsoka not being a Jedi is backed up so far by the damn character. Now, granted, that there's could still be a lot could have happened between Rebels / Return of the Jedi, because the annual of Rebels takes place shortly after Return of the Jedi, and Mandalorian. So between that, I'll give you guys credit. Ahsoka Tano could have said, hey, you know what? I'm going to be a Jedi. I'm going to become a Jedi again. But not the Jedi of the past. I'm going to be a new version of a Jedi. Maybe she begins Baby Yoda's training. And then hands Baby Yoda off to Luke Skywalker. And I got a theory. I got a new theory. If Ahsoka, it's another theory. If Ahsoka passes Baby Yoda off to Luke Skywalker, which would be cool to see Ahsoka meeting her old master's son. It would be cool. You gotta admit that would be cool. See Ahsoka Tano meeting Luke Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano telling some stories of her time with Luke's father in the Clone Wars. That'd be cool. But my theory is, with going off my theory of maybe Ahsoka will either begin Baby Yoda's Jedi training or pass Baby Yoda off, or the child, to Luke Skywalker. Maybe by the time, Luke said in The Last Jedi, he took a dozen students to the Jedi Temple or whatever. Maybe we could have Baby Yoda being one of those students. Guess we never really got confirmation. We never got confirmation outside of Ben Solo, who was in Luke Skywalker's new Jedi Order. So as far as we know, Baby Yoda could be in Luke Skywalker's Jedi Order. And stay with me. Maybe, just maybe, Baby Yoda, and again, full warning, this is kind of dark. Maybe when Ben Solo starts to turn to the dark side, and keep in mind, this is this is a little bit before Ben Solo adopts the name Kylo Ren. What if Ben Solo kills Baby Yoda? Or Teen Yoda, whatever. Or Child Yoda. Whichever stage Baby Yoda's in at the time of Ben Solo killing, or pretty much destroying Luke's Jedi Order. What if Baby Yoda is a victim to Ben Solo, or, for argument's sake, Kylo Ren? That might be dark, and a lot of people will be sad and most likely upset because Baby Yoda is a star. of Mandalorian, I hate to tell you, Mando, but you're like the secondary character, Baby Yoda everybody loves. What if he dies to Kylo Ren? That would be dark shit and unexpected. But that's my theory. Ultimate theory. That could easily tie into the sequel trilogy. There we go. There we go. You're welcome, Disney. If you want to easily get rid of Baby Yoda and explain why he wasn't in the sequel trilogy, that is one of the ways. You guys could do it. Dark. But still. But this episode was good. I mean, some fans were already saying maybe Cara Dune and Grill Cargo would be in episode 4 of season 2. And as much as I would have loved to see Ahsoka Tano be in this episode, it did make sense in terms of Mando wasn't happy with the Mon Calamari's job on his repairs to go to the planet where Cara Dune and Grief Cargo was at. So it did make sense in like that wise, and hopefully episode 5 will get snips. Like, we already got Boba Fett, we already got Bo-Katan. Ahsoka Tano was announced to be in this season in the last episode. Regardless of what you guys heard before this season aired or began, she was confirmed in the last episode. So I'm hoping we'll see Ahsoka Tano in this next episode. I swear to God, I'll even make a rant. I'll even make a rant video saying how dare they tease Ahsoka Tano in episode 3 of season 2. And kind of pin at it without saying her name in the last episode. How dare they? Just right now. But what do you guys think about Mandalorian season 2 episode 4? Do you guys like it, dislike it, and about it? And what are your guys' theories for next week's episode? One of my theories is, and please let me know in the comment section down below. My theory is, for next week's episode, yeah, Ahsoka will be in there. Moff Gideon will try to kill Mando. And with Ahsoka's help, Mando is able to fend off Moff Gideon. Will Moff Gideon die in episode 5? I highly doubt it. Maybe in like the season finale for this season. But I highly doubt that that Moff Gideon will die in the next episode. But that's my theory. Let me know what your guys' theories are about the next week's episode in the comment section down below. Love y'all. Thank you for watching this video. Be kind to one another, and may the Force be with us all.